have for you a tour of tattoos. I get asked all the time about my tattoos, so I'm finally going to do a little tour of them for everybody that's been asking. So, whatever. This is terrible. Now I have to take my shirt off. This is the first one. The first tattoo I ever got right here, and that's Motley Crue album cover from 2008 called Saints of Los Angeles. And as you can see from far away, it kind of just looks like a cross. But like when you get closer, you obviously see that it's made of naked women, which is this one here. It's my rose covered in barbed wire, and it was only my second tattoo ever, and it was before I ever did a hardcore match. What a surprise. Yeah, it's just a rose covered in barbed wire that I found in on Google. And as you can see, there's cool little punctured like wounds here, which is kind of cool, and like the skin flaps open, tucked in there and whatnot. And you see there's a little skin thing there where the barbed wire goes in. I was thinking about having the barbed wire just kind of pop up throughout my sleeve, but like I did, that's gonna happen now. I think my third was this one, and that's just a Tim Burton style heart that again I found on Google. Anybody who has this, hit me up, because we're in a club. Now this one is from a band that the singer ended up in a band with a very good friend of mine named Phil, and this is his original band, and so I got the album cover because I was a big mark for this guy for a little while. Rob Zombie right here from the Lords of Salem. It's my first Rob Zombie reference tattoo. As you can see, I have some lit prints that say abstract in the middle. That's a reference to Jen and Sylvia Soska, who made this movie, and this is their autographs. And I have this is actually their lit prints. I sent a message and they thought it was a cool idea, and so they sent their lip prints on a piece of paper, and my artist did it for me based on that. And I think that's pretty cool. We got Chucky, who was done by one artist in black and gray, and then colored by my now regular artist named Steve. Colored him up. Obviously, I'm a huge Chucky fan. I got all the movies, and I have actually a Chucky doll that I spent $85 on of hard-earned money. We got the Freddy phone, which is obviously from Nightmare on Elm Street. It's from when she's on the phone with him, and he's like, "I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy." And then yeah, there's another skin thing where it goes in, which is kind of cool. We got Harley Quinn as a zombie, cut off at the waist, eating the Joker's arm, and the head is from Suicide Squad New 52 number 7. Just my artist had a zombie girl on the wall, and she had pigtails and stuff, and I was like, "Can we put like a Batman shirt on her?" He's like, "Yeah, totally." And then he was just like, "I can do anything. I can make her eating the Joker's arm if you want." And I was just like, "Let's make it Harley Quinn eating the Joker's arm as a zombie, cut off at the waist and whatnot." And that's what that looks like. 2 weeks after that, I got this, the Sons of Anarchy Reaper. I only got it because my arm was starting to fill up, my forearm was starting to fill up, and the space that was here was driving me crazy. And I was really super into Sons of Anarchy at the time, and like still am. It's a pretty great show. But yeah, I decided to just put that there, and it's worked out. This is actually a tattoo that goes all the way around, and let's see here, if you can continue going here, and as you can see, it kind of like mimics my veins too, which is kind of cool, and it's all tied up in a nice little bow right there. That's what happens when you get in a knife fight and like your arm gets cut off, but then you sew it back on again, but like crudely. And the only reason that this tattoo exists is because I needed something to fill in the space, and I'm a perfectionist. Speaking of things to fill in the space, we have the little filler things here from the Necronomicon from Evil Dead. I just paused the movie and screenshotted, and my artist took them and was just like, yeah, totally. Got Run Rabbit Run from reference to House of a Thousand Corpses. Speaking of reference to House of a Thousand Corpses, rest in peace, Sid Haig. I got that long before he died, but yeah, I got it there so he could laugh at you. Yeah, that's my Captain Spaulding. He's my favorite, and also Madman Pondo's favorite.
Right, got a bunch of stupid tattoos, like he let kindergartners tattoo his body or something. All but his Captain Spaulding one, but Captain Spaulding would beat his fucking ass for even having a tattoo on his body or him.
With Frank from Donnie Darko, and it looks like it's cut into my skin, but it's not actually. They made me do it. It's from Donnie Darko. This was created especially for me. That's Waldo, if he was in an 80s horror movie. And it says, find him before he finds you. And I love it. And then I have this guy here, which his balloons still need to be colored. And he's my, he's got a head. He's got a head in his arm, if you see that, He's got a head. That's my random serial killer dude. He's a creation of my artist, Steve. And I really wanted something to fill the space, and I love Steve's work. And I think he's really cool. And he takes up the space, which is great. And then I think rounding out the arm, I think this is the last thing on here. Excuse my pit hair. This is my my Evil Dead Ashy Slashy chainsaw. This is like the chainsaw from Evil Dead. It's not quite finished yet. It actually needs one more session. But as you can see, the blade says Ashy Slashy. I only got it in this specific place so that I could do this. Excuse the hair on my back, but I have this little guy who doesn't have a name, but he's a little shrunken head voodoo guy, and he's held on there by a cool little bull piercing thing. Let's see, I have this one's my most recent. That's from The Mask, where his face turns into the dog because he's like into Cameron Diaz, and it was done on my friend Greg's couch, and yeah, by his wife, and I'm proud of it. It needs another session, but I like it. It's my first one on this arm. Cool story. The only reason I got my first tattoo on this arm and continued to fill this arm with tattoos was because in wrestling, a lot of people don't know this, I don't really want to give anything away or whatever, but we do a lot of things with the left. So, and even to this day, I'm still pretty blank when it comes to what left and right actually is. I'm pretty bad at it, and I used to be when I was in school. And basically, I wanted to always know that, the left arm, when I needed it, this is the one to use, the one that has the tattoo on it. So I thought, okay, cool, this works, right? And it's funny because in wrestling training, at some points or another, guys would use the wrong arms or whatever for certain things, whatever, and our trainer would actually take a Sharpie and he'd write an L on the guy's hand. And I thought to myself, that's really funny because I did that to myself before I even started, so I thought that was kind of funny. And then yeah, is that it? Do I have one? I do. I have one more. I knew that was gonna happen. Ow, fuck. And that's my little series of unfortunate events tattoo that Jason Chase gave me on his kitchen floor. So that was my tour of tattoos, and if you enjoyed it, cool. I don't know how to end this. Say hi, Mox. Bye.